Well, hello and welcome to Good Life GPS with me, your host, James MacNeil. Every single week, we bring together the leading experts, the top hearts, top minds to help you to discover your best path, your best life as your best possible self. Welcome to Good Life GPS. My name is James MacNeil. This show, Good Life GPS, is an opportunity for you to find the best path to your best self and your best life. And what I do is I bring together the top minds, the top experts, whether they're speakers, consultants, coaches, or just outrageously successful people who are helping each other. And we want to help you today. And I've brought on a very special guest, and she will be sharing with you secrets on time management. Have you ever felt like, man, if only I had an extra hour, if only I had an extra 5 hours a day, if I only had an extra 5 days a week, if I only had if you really thought it through, no matter how much you have, if your management skills are the same, you're going to run out of time with that amount of time. And so there is a limited quantity, and everybody has the same number of hours. And you look at someone like Elon Musk, you know, the richest man on earth, who's running, 10 corporations that are all built by him. They're all billion-dollar companies. And how can he do it when he has the same 24 hours that you and I have? And we all know that it's because he works 20 and sleeps on the factory floor, but there's other issues. So today I get to bring to you a wonderful lady, and I'm really going to try and get the name right. It's Balasundari, and then Parameswara. Bishwara. Did I get anywhere close? Can you save us?
Yes.
So please say your name the way it should be said for us, please.
It's Balasundari Parameswara.
You say it so well. I'm jealous. Well, you've had practice. Well, listen, thank you so much. And for those of you who are watching, you could probably hear the Dallas, Texas accent. Maybe your accent isn't exactly traditional Dallas, Texas. So let people know who you are and what you do. And I've already promised them we're going to talk time management and how people can make the most of the life they've been given, the time they've been given to become a good steward of the opportunities presented, and not to feel overwhelmed and overstressed, but rather to know that you are moving rationally, decisively towards your best possible life as your best possible self. So if you wouldn't mind, please let us in on who you are, what you do, and then we'll take it from there. So please, my dear friend.
So I'm a pharmacy and mental health graduate, and I have done masters in pharmacy from India, from Banaras Hindu University, and I have done a master's in clinical mental health counseling from Chicago School of Psychology. And I'm currently teaching for pharmacy graduates to get their pharmacist license in USA. And I'm also working on my license to become a therapist or counselor in USA to help more Asian communities and create more awareness about counseling.
Yes.
So that they will get benefit out of it.
That's beautiful. It sounds to me like you've been in school for your whole journey. You've got so many degrees, so many credentials, so much experience. Maybe one of the people you could, groups you could help with time management is students of all kinds, right? Not just in the world of pharmacy. But thank you again for taking the time. So let's jump into it. How pervasive, how common do you believe it is that people have this feeling of I don't have enough time or time is slipping away, the overwhelm? So tell me about what do you perceive to be true in society and the people who are watching now?
So when I started my when I thought of doing graduation in USA, like masters in clinical mental health counseling. So I am having a family. I am having a teenage son to take care of it. So I was a little bit worried whether I can complete within the time limit, whether I will be graduated or not, because I am also volunteering in a couple of organizations. I am in a board member in a academy, and also I'm also helping North Texas Food Bank and faith-based organizations. So I don't have generally. It's a lot in my plate to handle.
Yes.
So I have to cook 3 times a day, take care of my family, drop off my son in the school, like drive. So all those things were there. So When I started, I was a little bit worried whether I can do it or not, whether I will be graduated, because I have to. So I took that instead of 2 years, I took the 3 years time
Mm.
to graduate. So it is a hybrid program. That's why I choose it. So
Mm-hmm.
only on Saturdays I had the in-person class. Remaining time I have to do online assignments and everything. So there is also a time limit to submit the assignments. So the time management, how I did initially, I had a lot of problems. I couldn't do it on time. I was lagging behind. I was giving some reasons like, sorry, I couldn't submit on time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me some extra time? All those things
Yes.
I was talking to my professor, because there were a lot of challenges. Since I am a board member in a now volunteer organization, I do have more responsibilities there to coordinate the
Mm.
things and make sure there are the things, because it is a 10 language learning schools, nine language learning schools are there in Dallas. So I am in
Mm.
the board and to see that everything is running smooth. And I have to answer those questions when they need help. I have to jump in and help them out. And so this is so how I manage my time. The first thing I practiced in silence. I want to sit in silence for 10 to 15 minutes every day,
Mm.
no matter what. I do that. So that helped me to calm my mind and prioritize what I have to do first, second. So always I go for prioritization. And I do with mindfulness whatever I do, right? When I do cooking, I'm doing cooking. There is no cell phone near next to me. I'm not
Mm.
texting, I'm not calling anybody, anything. Previously, I was doing that. So initially, slowly, I stopped that. I kept my cell phone somewhere. So I just do cooking, cleaning, whatever it is in the kitchen I have to do, I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't even, while driving, I don't pick up my phone, I don't text. But I use my time efficiently, even because I have to wait for my son to pick up in the parking lot. So
Mm-hmm.
that time I attend all the phone calls I want to attend. I want to whoever I want to message, I will message them because I'm just sitting in the car doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that. That time I use it effectively. Or sometimes I take my iPad and or laptop and do my assignments by sitting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I manage my time. So, and evenings I may have the volunteer organization calls. So I attend the calls and make come up with the agenda and do the minutes of meeting, whatever it is I have to do, I do it. And then dinner, and then again the routine work, go to sleep. So I'll make sure I have 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day.
Mm.
So because if I don't have that sleep, I don't think I can do all these things really good. If I don't get proper sleep, I'm very tired, I
Mm-hmm.
exhausted, I get mad at my husband for no reason. So I don't want to do that. So I make sure I get a sleep and meditation, and I go walking every day, 20 minutes outside, talk with nature, be with nature. And I even going walking, I don't have my phone or anything. I just go for walking. And then I love to talk to nature. I love talk to God. I love writing letter to God. So those kind of things help me to vent out my feelings and my emotions, and then be mindful in doing the things.
Mm. So I want to start by noticing that everything you just said sounds like the opposite of time management and productivity. So if you're really busy, slow down and meditate. If you're really busy, don't try and do more than one thing at a time. If you're really busy, go for a walk. If you're really busy, pray and meditate and journal. If you're really busy, take time for yourself. If you're really busy, get more sleep. And everything you said sounds the opposite of what people feel they need to do. They don't have time to pray. They don't have time to meditate. They don't have time to go for a walk. They don't have time to journal. They don't have time to sleep. And so it's forcing me to perceive that one of the secrets to managing time is to be completely present and master each moment. And in doing so, you accomplish far more in far less time. Whereas if one attempts to skip out on sleep, they're less productive. If you rush into your day, you're reactive to circumstance and situations. If you're not meditating, your concentration might be down. If you're not walking, you don't get oxygen in your bloodstream. And again, your concentration is down. the likelihood of you being highly productive while ignoring your physiological, mental, psychological, and spiritual needs diminishes. And so by giving in to the feeling of panic, it seems to be counterproductive in accomplishing things in a timely manner. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because when I meditate in silence, sometimes I remember like, okay, this is what I have to do first today. Okay,
Mm,
so I can tell them, so sometimes I think like, okay, I can text them saying that I can ask some extra time for this work. This all comes to my mind when I meditate in silence.
mm,
What I need to do first, what I have to do next, like that. So can I postpone this for one day? Yes, I can. So I can tell them, right, hey, I'm not available today. Can I do it tomorrow? If it is not very urgent. So, and when I check my messages, I go for the prioritization, like which needs to be answered first. If I
mm-hmm,
can do it later, then I do it later. So, meditation helped me a lot to focus on the work, what I'm doing, and I'm not spending more time on that. Actually, it takes 30 minutes to do something. After meditation, I may do it in 10-15 minutes because I am
mm.
focusing on that. I am doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Have you ever heard of I'm guessing you have. There's a very famous Christian evangelist, Billy Graham. Do you know that name, Billy Graham? Well, he said
Yes.
at one time, I don't know why somebody asked him, but he said, if I was given the task of building a bridge, for a road, and if they gave me 3 weeks to do it, I would spend the first 2 weeks just planning. And I think that's the kind of wisdom you're bringing to the conversation that says if you just start grabbing hammer and nail and start swinging, the likelihood of you being highly efficient, organized, well ordered, well managed, highly effective drops dramatically. So perhaps one of your secrets to time management, would you agree, is to take a leadership role of your life and your time and your tasks rather than a reactive victim role. And in that leadership role, one can make decisions about priorities, one can make decisions about wellness. And from that position of leadership, I'm not in reactive, I am proactive, I'm taking responsibility and initiative. That mindset before any other technique is fundamental. Would you agree?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah. So planning the things like sometimes I plan the things for tomorrow. I can write down like what I should do. I have to call these people. I have to text them. So I write it down in a small paper so that
Mm-hmm.
in the morning when I woke up, I can first thing I will do meditation. First thing after woke up, that's the first thing I will do. Like 10, I have the affirmation meditation, so
Mm-hmm.
which I just listen to the YouTube and then close my
Mm,
eyes, and so it includes gratitude and forgiveness and
nice.
everything. So I shows a lot of gratitude for being awake today. So I'm going to
Yes.
do whatever I am going to do for the purpose of my life, right? And I forgive the people who hurt me, or first I forgive myself because I might have made a lot
Mm,
of mistakes. I might have spoken bad about others, right? So I forgive myself and then I forgive others. That made me to uh, attract people towards me. I have seen in my life,
hmm,
right? So that it also removes the bad people around me, those who are not very
hmm.
comfortable with me. They just walk away from me.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
can understand that. That's good. So
So,
when I look at
mhm,
the notes I have, right? Like,
yeah.
so I do that. I after meditation, the first thing I do that. That's the first thing I do. Like I can call, I can email because it's early morning, so I can email them and then wait for the reply. I can put a text message and then
Hmm.
whatever I want to do, I will do that in the early morning.
Beautiful. So, the the secret to time management begins with I'm the boss. I'm not a victim. I make
Right.
decisions about what I perceive I can and cannot do, should and should not do, things I prioritize, and so on. So I come at it with a mindset of leadership, of proactivity. I then begin my day with meditation to become centered, to become present. And also, what sounds very important is forgiveness. Forgiveness, the negative energy, I perceive anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred, they all suck the life out of us and they keep us from being present and highly effective. And if a person is in the past, they're not in the present. And if you want to master the present, you got to show up in the present. And that requires fully metabolizing the past to take the wisdom, the lessons, the insights and discoveries, and then to flush anything else, get rid of anything and yeah, everything and anything that could be negative, so that now I've taken the leadership role, I've taken some time to become centered, I've removed any negative energy and distractions before I begin. When I come out of the meditation, I then write my list. I'm now ready to create my game plan. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
then you just simply execute. And how do you manage when things don't get done? They're still on the list at the end of the day. How do you manage things like that? Or does that never happen
Yeah.
because you're so well organized?
No, it happens. No, it happens. It happens. Sometimes something, some challenge we are facing and we cannot do that, right? We
Hmm.
cannot do something, or I fall sick, or something happens, we cannot do that, right? So I just, I will say I can do it. I will check with them whether it can be done tomorrow. If it
Hmm.
is, if I will check with myself first. The next day morning, this is the first thing I have to do. Is it okay to do? Or if I want to send some information to somebody, I will let them know that sorry, I
Hmm.
couldn't do it today because of this reason.
Hmm.
So can I get some extra time to finish it off?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
will let them know. Yeah. Mhm.
So it sounds like what you do is you remove any negative energy around that didn't happen,
Right.
and then
Right.
you reestablish your leadership position to say, okay, this was something I thought was important, and now how do I want to look at it? Do I want to take it off, keep it on, renegotiate with people who are affected by this? And I will take a proactive role, but not a dependent role of it was on my list. No, I'm even more stressed. No, it's a new day and I'm still the boss and I revisit it and then negotiate how to best manage it. Is that right?
Yeah, even happened now. Like I signed up for a meeting, Zoom meeting with somebody, and I forgot totally. So
Mm,
I emailed them saying that sorry, I forgot. I
mm-hmm.
know I wasted you. I wasted her time, right? She may be waiting
Yes.
online for me. It is my fault. So I apologize her, and I scheduled another meeting today. So it happens. It happens sometimes. So I just let them know that I apologize for the mistake if I did, or if the circumstances are not good, I will explain the situation why it happened,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will get another chance. If
Yeah.
they're giving another chance, that is fine. If not, that's okay. I will
Mm-hmm. You
see if it
accept
comes in the future,
responsibility.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my fault, so I have to accept it. Then I'll wait for another opportunity to come.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then you take away the lessons of how could that have happened given my
Right,
discipline, my
right,
professionalism? How do I better
right,
manage myself so these things don't surprise me again? Because that's not who I am. I'm a person who makes and keeps my commitments. I take full
correct.
responsibility. And so what are the lessons here? And then do the best you can at managing the fallout when things don't go as originally committed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. And then, do you have any thoughts on, are you familiar with the term eat that frog?
No.
Okay, so Brian Tracy, I believe it was, wrote the book Eat That Frog. And if I'm wrong about who wrote it, then I apologize to everybody, but I believe that's true. And what he was saying about time management is when you go through a process similar to what you've just described, taking a leadership proactive role, getting yourself centered, removing any negativity, organizing your list, at that stage, he says, some things on your list are desirable and some things on your list are not desirable. So let's say you have to clean a dirty mess in the house and it's one that you hate. Let's say it's something to do with the washroom or something, or garbage, taking garbage out, and you really don't like that. He said, if you'll take the biggest, ugliest frog, like if you had to eat a frog, you know what I mean? He says, eat the frog first so that you're not putting it off. Because if you do that, you're going to make everything else take longer so that you can avoid doing that thing at the end, you know, as long as possible. So he says, if there's something on your list that's big and scary and ugly and undesirable, put it as soon as possible so that you can move forward with peace, not dreading when that task comes to bear. Is that part of the sequence that you teach people?
Yeah, so if I see some dishes in my kitchen, I don't like it. Okay,
Yes.
so the kitchen is full of dishes. I have to wash it. So that should be my first priority.
Ah,
Even
there
there are
you go.
so many things, there are so many things there. I will do that because I can't see that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like keeping it like that. So I will clean up that things for how much long it takes. That is fine. But
Yes.
when I'm doing dishes, sometimes I listen to some audio books,
Oh, nice.
or I am preparing for my therapist licensing exam. So there is some audio
Mm-hmm.
books regarding that. So I will put a headphone and listen to that, and I do the
Mm.
dishes so that I'm not
Yes.
wasting my time. I'm using my time effectively.
Yes.
Or any podcast, something will be there. I won't just waste my time. So that will be always headphone in my how I will be
Mm.
whatever I am doing in the kitchen. When I'm
Yes.
cooking, also I will be listening to something good. So that
Nice.
helps me for the growth of myself. So I do that.
Yes.
So I don't feel like I'm wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
But I do the dishes first, and then only I will go
Then
to
you have clean
whatever comes that
focus.
that comes next. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it. This
yeah.
has been very helpful. Now, in our first conversation, you mentioned that you encourage people to have 3 wins a day. Can you tell me what that means? 3 wins every day.
Yeah, physical, mental, and spiritual win. So
Okay.
the physical win is very because I learned more about self-care when I entered into my graduation for the counseling, clinical mental health counseling. So every Saturday when we meet, the professor first question she asked like, "What did you do for self-care this week?" So that's how I learned more about self-care. Previously, I was not very serious about self-care. So I go walking once in a while, and
Mm.
I don't give much importance to that. So now I do a breathing exercise also, like 10 minutes breathing, any box breathing, pranayama, anything. I'll do
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes I do. So that helps me to live at the present. And then I go for walking. So I will go
Mm.
for walking at any time of the day. Whenever the weather is good, I will go outside walking. If the weather is bad, that's fine. I will go indoor walking, just walk here and there. And
Mm-hmm.
I talk to myself a lot when I go walking. I am achieving, I'm doing this, I'm paying all my debts, I am doing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking in this conference, all those things I will talk to myself, all positive talks I do. And I love to talk to nature too. So I say hi to trees and sun and
Mm-hmm.
moon and everything. I do that. So that makes me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Physical win. That's what I do for physical win. And for mental win, I I'm very positive. I want to stay positive, whatever happens, whatever the challenges I'm facing. I want to be positive and I want to stay present. And so, if anybody is talking to me, coming to me with some problems, even my life is not going very nice, very positive, but still I will talk to them in a positive way
Mm-hmm.
that everything will change, right? Like
Yes.
there is a reason, everything is happening for a reason and it's for a highest good. So let's move on. That's
Mm.
what that keeps me also staying positive. When I talk
Yes.
to others in a positive way, it's keep me also. So when whatever you give, we will get. I believe in that a
Yes.
lot. So that helps me stay present also. And when I compare with others, when I listen to others' problem, I feel that my problem is not
Mm-hmm.
big. All right, like they may face so many challenges. So people come
Mm-hmm.
to me whenever they have some questions or they need some clarification, they need help, they come to me first. And then only they will go to some other person. They will ask me first. Then I will ask, why you are coming to me all the time? Then they say, like, we feel very positive when we talk to you. So
Mm.
I feel very happy for that. The spiritual win I do is the meditation. I
Yes.
always do meditation, and I do the things mindfulness. So meditation, like 1 hour I do totally for a day, but I split into like 20, 20, 20, 3 times a day.
Mm.
So I do totally 60 minutes of meditation in silence. I just keep my
Mm.
closed eyes and just sit in silence. So that helps me there. And I am also a certified Reiki healer. So I do Reiki healing for myself and for my close family members or anybody needs help. I do that. So that healing will remove all the negative energy and it creates a positive aura. So it brings all positivity and positive minded people to come to us.
I love
So
it.
these are three wins I do every day.
Beautiful. Well, this has been gold. I really appreciate you taking the time to encourage me and to encourage our listeners and viewers. And what I'd love to do is for those who would benefit from this, I want to connect people to Connect Tech pharmacy coaching. And this is for people who are interested or are on a quest to become a certified pharmacist. Is that correct? The work that you do?
Licensed
Licensed
pharmacist.
licensed pharmacist. Beautiful. And is it for people everywhere in the world? Is it specific to US or India, or do you have any specifics of the people you serve?
It is for everyone who wants to become a pharmacist in USA. If
Okay.
they want to become a licensed pharmacist in USA, we are helping with the exams, whatever they want to do, and help them to achieve their goals.
Beautiful. And what we'll do is we'll put a link to that in the description, but it's called Connect Tech Pharmacy Coaching. Is that correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, I thank you so much for taking the time. And again, you've given us golden nuggets of having a leadership mindset, being proactive, right? To take responsibility and initiative, to take care of oneself, to be able to release any negative energy so that you can be fully present and do one thing at a time so that you can achieve mastery very efficiently. And then if there's things on your list that are uncomfortable, you might want to get them done first. And above all else, you'll want to remember every day the three wins: spiritual, physical, mental. I thank you so much for taking this time. And I hope that those who are interested in being licensed pharmacists in the USA will connect with you at Connect Tech Pharmacy Coaching.
Thank you.
And I thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much. And I look forward to joining you on stage. We're sharing the stage at the third annual Global Speakers event. And it's December 2nd to the 19th. And you're speaking on December 11th. And I'm going to put a link to the event. And on December 11th, you will be going deeper into time management. You'll be sharing again on that subject. And you're part of a panel, I believe. The whole event is incredible. And I encourage everyone to register. You can get a free ticket. We're going to give you a free ticket. We'll put the link in the chat. And again, we're going to help you, those of you who want to be interested in being a licensed pharmacist in the United States of America. You will be able to learn more at Connect Tech Pharmacy Coaching, and you get to have more time with my dear friend. Thank you so much, and I hope and pray all the very best to you and your beautiful family, and I look forward to sharing the stage with you soon.
Thank you.
Bye for now. Well, thank you very much for watching Good Life GPS. I hope you've got great value. We are committed to help you find the best path to your best life as your best possible self. Now, if you have a show idea or if you'd like to be an expert on the show, please contact us using the contact form in the description. Thank you. God bless. See you soon.